This could be massive for the San Diego Padres. We got a free agency update on Japanese phenom Roki Sasaki, all the latest information to get to about him. What's going on, everybody? Christian Pedersen here with Padres Digest. Before we go any further and get to all the Sasaki details, got to remind you that our motto here is hashtag #BeatLA. It's not me. That's everybody's motto if you're a Padres fan, but especially here at Digest, we want to catch Dodgers Digest in their subscribers by the end of the season. So make sure you hit that button, because not only does it feel good to beat the Dodgers at everything, but you get Padres news and updates dropped in your timeline or your feed without you having to come search them. So without further ado, what's going on with Roki Sasaki, the Japanese phenom, who I will point out is something that, he lives up to the phenom hype. We're going to give you the details while you watch a minute straight. Yes, 60 full seconds of nothing but 100-mile-an-hour out pitches from Sasaki. That's the kind of guy that we are talking about. He has said that January 15th is going to be the start of the next phase. So they're in the talking and discussing. The earliest we will get an answer from him could be January 15th. They did not, though, give a definitive end date to when this consideration process. So between January 15th and the start of the season, will get an answer. So as of us recording this, we are 1 week out from that. So we know that nothing is going to happen in the next couple of days. So Padres fans kind of just have to stew in it, unfortunately, with the Shildt lawsuit getting added into the mix of an offseason that's already been kind of tumultuously underwhelming for the Padres. Obviously, signing a guy who can do what you see on screen right now is fantastic and should be the primary focus and hope of any and all Padres fans. But this is not something that is going to be resolved of us dropping this video within the next couple of days. So don't take any prolonged silence as any sort of a bad news. This is no news is good news right now for the Padres. According to Sasaki's agent, 20 teams are in the consideration, and I think that you might as well at that point say that all 30, some internet, you could say 100 teams are still in it. I think that this comes down to 4, maybe 5 teams tops in major markets, unless somebody is going to come out of left field with a massive offer. And I just haven't seen that happening. So I think it's Padres, I think it's Dodgers, I think it's the Yankees, the Mets, big name franchises, big spinning franchises. He's going to wind up somewhere in there. Last season, 29-15 in the Japanese league with an ERA just north of 2, averaging 11-plus strikeouts per 10 innings. So this guy is everything that a team needs in terms of his quality deliverables. So is somebody that I think is absolutely worth the Padres paying. I think that if you remove the Seidler lawsuit from your brain, if you can wash that out and just say, what do the Padres need? What have the Padres done this offseason to address it? They need pitching, and they haven't done anything to address it. They've let several other big-ticket, big-name free agents pass them by who they were potentially linked to. And now there's some trade rumors going on for Marcus Stroman. I think all of that can be spun into the Padres are saving all of their money and all of their focus and all of their effort on getting the next generational star for their pitching staff to come in Sasaki and be the guy who for the next 5 to 10 years can anchor a team. And if you add him in with King and Cease and all of that, you have a really, really dynamic and strong pitching rotation for the season. And I think you have him locked up. He wants longevity. He wants to be in a place for a while. So I think you have him locked up to handle any transitions of maybe Darvish retiring or other comings and goings. This guy can be the focus of your rotation, and maybe then you have the opportunity to trade some other pieces like a Cease or other contracts that are coming up and ending. So, even Sasaki plus King, I think, is a great 1-2 punch for the Padres. So that's where we're at right now, is 1 week until we could potentially get a next answer from him, or any indication if teams are going to be eliminated or if he's favoring somebody. I don't think we hear anything, though, before January 15th. Let us know, though, in the comment section if you think Sasaki is worth the King's ransom for the Padres to pay, or if you think the Padres should pass on him and spend their time, focus, money, and everything elsewhere. Until then, remind you, as always, to subscribe to the channel so we can drop you all the latest news. When he does end up signing with the Padres or anywhere else, we will be back with an update.